What's up? What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm sorry I couldn't do the live stream like I normally do, but I'm here with a review for you guys, and I'm gonna let you know what I think. I'm gonna let you know how many I got right and wrong. I got the matches and stuff written down right next to me. So let's get into it, man. The men and the women's King of the Ring 2024. So I guess I'm gonna tell y'all my record first. So my record was 3-2. I went 3-2, not including the pre-show match, but the actual matches I went 3-2. Three I got right, two I got wrong. What do I think about the show already out the gate? Like honestly, I don't really think this show was that good, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. But let's get to the first match. The first match was Becky Lynch versus Liv. Oh no, well we'll talk about the pre-show match real quick. So pre-show was Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell going against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, which really just got thrown together at the end of SmackDown. I mean, this was just a pointless giveaway match to Jade and Bianca. Again, they're tag team champions, but they're not giving them nothing special to build. Well, you give them Candice LeRae and like such a terrible matchup. And obviously they won. I wasn't even gonna question that. I say the only weirdness was when the match was over. I guess Jay was finna go for the pin, but then Bianca kind of pushed her out the way a little bit or hurried up and jumped on the pin because Bianca was the legal man. So they tried to add some dysfunction with them because of that, basically saying like, oh, she got to it, a little dysfunction. I definitely know that their fight between them is coming soon because then later on in the show, they kind of emphasized it a little bit like, oh, y'all are just so close. How do y'all stay so cool? So, yeah, that whole fight between them is coming soon. We already know. Bianca is still selling this leg. She probably going to be selling this leg forever, but they can sit here and tell you people are injured who really ain't injured. Like Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was never injured, man. It's just they didn't have nothing for him. The dude was never in. What a coincidence he's injured and the person he's trying to fight is injured. Come on now, guys. None of these injuries are real, man. Nah, they can be real, but not these two. No. It's too much of an obvious coincidence. And it's like I already know that y'all just don't. I mean, it's sad, man. CM Punk been here for this long and never even wrestled a real match. And people get excited for that dude. Come on, guys. And that, come on, man. But okay. Then we had Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. That was the first match. Now this match wasn't really that good. See, that's the part about this. This card really was a bad card. Like nothing to get excited about. Like who's really excited about Liv and Becky? And people not even really excited about Becky. The match was okay. Becky came out in this weird outfit. Man, that outfit was so weird, man. And they literally made her wrestle that whole match in that outfit. It was weird. Just go look at what Becky was wearing. Boy, you would thought she was Prince coming out there. But again, pretty lackluster match. And then at the end, it was such a goofy ending. Dominic comes out of nowhere because of Rhea want him to stop Liv. He gives Becky the chair. Becky doesn't want to use the chair. So then Liv DDTs her on the chair and then gets the win. Then hits her with a finisher and then gets the win because Becky didn't want to use the chair. Becky loses. And I mean, honestly, I'm not happy with this because I felt like you're making the belt look weak. You just made that whole title switch look so weak. You might as well kept it on Becky just to keep her a little strong for the next person. And wasn't Liv posed to win this in the first place? Like we just had a whole triple threat and Liv didn't win it. So why was the point of giving it to Becky if you was just gonna give it to Liv? This don't make no sense. And Liv winning, it's like I don't care because Liv is another one. How many times are we gonna see Liv Morgan win these championships? Like Liv done won that women's title so many times, just like Becky, so many times. Now here it go again, another bullshit. Like this is why I don't like when Liv get the belt because every time she get it, she has the most shittiest runs. They don't never book her strong or make her do nothing. I mean, I like Liv Morgan, but the way they book her nowadays, it's finna be a very weak title run until Rhea comes in there and snatches it. We already know. We already know. Rhea's finna, and here it go again. We already seen Rhea beef live in the past, so now y'all finna do this again just so Rhea can take the belt. Come on, easy takeaway from Liv Morgan. I really do believe Becky should have won, and I got that one wrong. So the first match I got wrong because I thought Becky was gonna win. Number two was a triple threat between Chad Gable, Bronson Reed, and Sami Zayn. Now, this match I did get right. Sami Zayn won. Basically, he won because Otis, and I knew this the whole time. When Otis was outside the ring, I knew it. I'm like, something's gonna happen with Otis. Something's gonna happen. Because they do this all the time. Because normally when they don't want like team members to interfere, normally they'll just have them leave. They might come out with them during the entrance, but they'll normally have them leave. They didn't do that with Otis. So that was like telling people right out the gate. Um so Chad started picking on Otis again, trying to punk him. Then he wanted him to hit Sami Zayn while Chad held him. Otis went for the clothesline. Sammy ducks out the way. Chad catches a big clothesline from Otis. So that basically means Chad is out the fight. Sami Zayn has enough time to roll in the ring and then get his little stupid little lanky kick off on Bronson Reed in the corner, who literally was just standing there for I don't know how long. Like, how in the world does he got time to do all that and then get in the ring and then hit his finisher and just win? Like, that was so boring. Here it go again, another ending where somebody got to interfere and it just was stupid. We already knew Sammy was gonna win this. We already know. Sami Zayn is just so boring and annoying. I'm so tired of him. Even the way he win, even the way his matches go, it's just boring. It's boring. I would have loved it 10 times better if Chad Gable would have won. 10 times better. Just not a good match. Again, why am I excited over Chad Gable, who never wins nothing? Bronson Reed, who never wins nothing. Like, see, it's hard to get excited about this. I really do miss when Roman and them was around because it was just more excitement and more hype. Now it's just dull ass. Like, literally, when I'm watching the show, it's like it just felt like something just to look at. It didn't feel hypeful and eventful like it used to. It just was like, all right, it's on early. Let's just watch it. That's really how it was for me. Third match, Nia Jax versus Lyra Valkyrie. Now, this match I got wrong. I thought Lyra was going to win this, but I was wrong in this one. I mean, this match was okay. The ending caught me a little off guard because I think Lyra was about to try to like sunset flipper, but then she ended up getting squashed by a finisher just out of nowhere. The finisher was the ending was a little decent though because she didn't set it up like she normally do. You know, Nia normally goes up. She ain't do all of that and still called it with her. So the ending was better compared to the other ones, but I guess Nia winning. I mean, I guess I'm happy about that. I'd rather see Nia win than Lyra because I'm tired of these NXT people getting on and they barely even be here. Then they just get pushed to the moon like so many other people. It's like Nia hasn't really gotten anything really important, really ever. You might got a somewhat a title shot. What, you got a triple threat, nothing really serious. So Nia versus what, Bailey? I guess is coming soon. I'm thinking like, nah, we haven't seen that yet. Nah, I don't think we've seen that yet. And if so, it's been a while. I guess Bailey will win that one. I mean, they ain't been doing much with Bailey either. Triple H, Mr. H comes out, gives her a hug, puts the crown on her, does the most. All right, I got that one wrong. So 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2. And then the fourth match was Gunther versus Randy. So this match I did get right. I did predict Gunther to win this one. And that's because I felt like they wasn't gonna really let no legend win. And Randy doesn't really get the best treatment. I feel like Randy Orton is really just getting used for his name and his talent, but not really getting pushed like that. Because let's be honest, ever since Randy been back, has he really won anything that important? No. And they keep grouping him up with other people so they can steal clout from him. So I didn't, and Gunther beat Jay. And I figure, is this why they didn't want Jay Uso to win? Because, man, Jay Uso turned it up in France. So y'all ain't want him turning it up in Saudi Arabia? because he turned it up in France. It would have been cool to see him do the same thing in Saudi Arabia, but that didn't happen because Gunther beat him. I mean, I like Gunther. I'm probably one of the only few people out here who actually likes Gunther. Most people I listen to on here, y'all don't like him, but I like Gunther. I definitely like him. Um, but I mean, honestly, too, this was the best match to me. Out of all matches tonight, Randy Orton versus Gunther was the best because it had the most surprise. It just felt like you didn't know who was gonna win, and that's what I liked about it. You didn't know, boy. It was definitely sometimes you thought Randy was gonna win. When Randy hit that second RKO out of nowhere, I thought it was over. I was like, oh snap, it's over. I'm like, dang. And then next thing you know, Gunther gets the roll up and wins. Like, what? Like, that did have me watching. So yeah, I give him a little credit for that. Cause again, not the most hype of the hype, but at least it was entertaining and you kind of didn't know who was gonna win. So I got that one right. And then the last match, I think everyone got this right. Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes. I got this one right. I mean, this match was okay. I didn't really like this match that much. It's just too cliche. It's the Cody Rhodes matches is really just kind of going the same exact way. Oh, he didn't beat what's the name last pay-per-view with 3 Crossroads, but this time he did. Same stuff. Logan Paul gets the spots, frog splash on the table. Nothing special, like nothing to really get hyped about. And that's the problem. Like, I don't think anyone was hyped. That's why I think they put the belts on the line just to make you be like, oh, well, get hype over that instead of not really getting hyped because Cody was gonna win. Everybody know Cody was gonna win. And Logan Paul should have never got this title shot to begin with. Shouldn't he be doing things with the United States Championship? That's what he should have been doing, not losing to Cody. Man, match was super cliche, drawn out, not really that good of a match to me. It's getting kind of boring. I miss the days, like I said, with Roman and them, because it just felt way more hypeful and way more eventful. Man, it was real. Cody, they making Cody boring. This is sad. Dang, man, pay-per-views used to actually really kind of feel like something towards the end. This was the type of stuff you could have walked out or not even watched the first 15, 20 minutes of the match and really not missed anything at all, really. Logan Paul tries to cheat. We already know he tried to cheat, but it didn't turn out for him to get the win. Like I said, 3 Crossroads at the end. It's all said and done. I ended this one off with 3-2. So it's decent. I say the biggest surprise really was Liv winning. To me, that was the biggest surprise. I thought Becky was definitely gonna hold on, but hey, Liv versus Rhea. Let's sit here and wait for Rhea to come back and snatch that belt. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It was kind of funny though. It was kind of funny though when Dominic was like when the match was over and Becky lost, it was kind of funny because Dominic was just sitting there shaking his head like, "Oh my gosh, you effed up." Now I kind of laughed at that because I'm like, man, it's kind of true. Like if Becky would have used the chair, maybe she would have won. More than likely, she would have won, right? It's like Dominic low key set her up to win. Like, hey, win. Becky didn't go and got to use Donor. Got to use Donor. So. I say that's the biggest surprise to me. But I mean, if I had to rate this pay-per-view on a scale of 1 to 5, I would give it a 1.5. Honestly, if I was being generous, I'd give it a 2. But honestly, it's like a 1.5. Generosity 2. Wasn't really worth a 2, honestly. It wasn't that great. I don't even think it's gonna be many talking points coming tomorrow and the days to come. I don't even think it's not much really to talk about really except maybe Liv winning, but like I said, how can we get so uppity about that when we already know what's coming in the future? We know Rhea's gonna come back. Rhea was never injured either. She was another one who was not injured, but they want y'all to think they're injured so they could easily write them off the scripts. I don't know why people I don't know why people can't put two and two together about this. It's so obvious. It's so obvious too. But hey, I mean, in my opinion, man, I guess the AEW's pay per view might be actually more to look forward to because I actually want to see Swerve and Christian because I think Christian gonna win. I want to see what happens with Mercedes and Willow. Maybe AEW's would be better, and that's tomorrow. This one was pretty lackluster. Honestly, it was. And what's the next one? The next one is Clash at the Castle in June, right? It's gonna be like June. So damn, boy, these pay-per-views be coming so damn quick. So you telling me we finna get another one in like less than a month? Oh my gosh. It do be crazy though. I will admit this. It do be crazy seeing them on early, but I was busy, so I couldn't live stream it. But I still got to look at it, just couldn't stream it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Please like, comment, subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's been coming in. The more support, the more I'll work on this. It's really needed. And I appreciate it, man. I guess y'all know me. I guess I might wait till the next pay-per-view is over with, talking about AEW. And maybe I'll wait till after Raw before I talk about the next topics that I'm going to talk about. Unless some things come up. You never know. We'll see what people are talking about when it comes to this. But all right, man. King Gunther. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.